So you're thinking about making indoor cycling part of your routine? Awesome. But here's the thing. You walk into a gym or browse online and bam, there are two main options staring you down. The laid-back, loungy recumbent bike and its classic cousin, the upright bike. I mean, which one is right for you? What's the big difference and why does it matter? You might have seen folks pedaling away on either of these, some looking super relaxed while others lean forward in full-on Tour de France mode. Today, let's break it all down, comparison by comparison, in a way that feels like a good chat rather than a science lecture. Let's roll.
Comfort. Okay, let's be real. Comfort can make or break your workout happiness. With a recumbent bike, you sort of sink into this wide, cushy seat, reclining with back support. Honestly, if you've ever thought, man, I just want to sit and exercise, this is your jam. People with lower back pain or anyone who struggles with those hard little bike seats, they often say recumbents feel like sitting in a comfy chair. There's less pressure on your tailbone and spine. Trust me, your butt will thank you. Now the upright bike, well, it's not exactly built for a lazy afternoon. The seat is smaller, sometimes uncomfortably so for newbies, and there's very little back support. You perch up high and almost hover over the pedals. It's not awful, but let's just say you might be adjusting your position more often, especially on long rides. So if you're chasing long-term comfort, especially for rehab or gentle exercise, the recumbent is the winner. But upright fans, don't worry, it's not all bad. Riding position. Let's talk posture for a second. On a recumbent, your legs are out in front of you. You lean back, almost horizontal, pedals straight ahead. It's super relaxed, almost like you're watching TV from a favorite recliner, except, you're actually working out. The upright is, well, just like a street bike. You fold forward a bit, grip the handlebars, and your feet are underneath your hips, ready for action. If you're used to traditional cycling or want that authentic bike experience, this will feel instantly familiar. The upright keeps you engaged, ready to stand on the pedals for a sprint, and let's be honest, you look a little more like an athlete. The recumbent, you look like someone who knows comfort but still gets things done.
Muscle engagement. All right, so here's where it gets interesting. Which bike gives you more of a full body workout? With the recumbent, you'll notice your lower body, especially your glutes, hamstrings, and quads, doing most of the work. The reclined position basically takes your core and upper body out of the equation. So if you're aiming to target your legs or ease tension elsewhere, boom, job done. But upright bikes, whoa, talk about getting your whole body involved. Not only do your legs work, but your abs, lower back, and sometimes your arms, especially during sprints or out-of-saddle efforts, are part of the party. You hold yourself up. You'll even find yourself catching your breath a bit quicker because, honestly, you're moving more and stabilizing more. Uprights give you that more intense, all-in workout feel. Impact on joints. Sometimes life throws us aches and pains. The recumbent bike in this case is like your best friend. The way the seat is set up reduces the impact on your hips, knees, and ankles. The smooth, supporting ride is softer on the joints, making this bike a favorite for seniors, injury rehab, or anyone cautious about high-impact exercise. You can pedal away for longer without worrying about making things worse. Upright bikes, while still relatively gentle compared to running or outdoor cycling, do put a bit more pressure on your knees and ankles. That's not a deal breaker if you're healthy, but if you know you need low impact, go recumbent. If not, well, uprights will get you sweating just that little bit more.
Calorie burn. All right, let's dig into the numbers, kind of the heart of the matter for a lot of us, right? Here's the deal. Upright bikes generally torch more calories in the same amount of workout time. Why? You're engaging more muscle groups and working harder to balance. You'll get your heart rate up, and that means more energy spent. Recumbent bikes, while still very effective and much better than the couch, typically burn fewer calories per minute because the muscle engagement is more focused on the legs and you're stabilized by the seat. If weight loss or max calorie burn is your goal, the upright might have the edge. But hey, consistency matters more than anything. And if you're comfy on a recumbent, chances are you'll keep coming back, which pays off in the long run. Safety and stability. Feeling a bit wobbly? Maybe you're recovering from an injury, or you just hate the idea of falling off gym equipment? Yep, it happens. Recumbent bikes almost eliminate this worry. The seat is low, your center of gravity is low, and there's no balancing act required. Just sit, strap in, and pedal away. For people with balance issues, these bikes are a sigh of relief. Uprights keep you up higher. You have to mount them like a traditional bike, swing your leg up, and sometimes keep your balance if you're doing out-of-saddle work. For some, that's invigorating. It feels sporty. Others, especially those who aren't steady on their feet, might find it intimidating or risky. Space needed. Ever try to squeeze a recumbent bike into a tight apartment? Not so easy. These bikes are generally bigger, longer, and take up more floor space. They look cool, but you need a dedicated spot. Upright bikes? Well, they're your space-saving pals. They're usually smaller, lighter, and many are foldable, which is a big win for urban dwellers or anyone with a compact home gym setup. If you're short on room, the upright bike will probably fit your life much more smoothly. Suitability. So, who wins here? It kind of depends on you. Are you a senior, someone recovering from an injury, or just looking for a gentle, less intimidating workout? The recumbent bike was almost made for you. Its comfort, low-impact design, and easy access make it, a no-brainer if protection and support are high priorities. Training for outdoor cycling? Looking for intense cardio? Or maybe you're just chasing a workout that makes you feel like you could jump on a real bike and ride off into the sunset. Upright bikes mimic outdoor bikes, so they help you build cycling-specific fitness, core endurance, and overall athleticism. Drawbacks. But okay, it's not all sunshine and roses with either bike. The recumbent, while comfy, can be heavy and tough to move. It's not so easy to tuck away, and might be pricier for high-end models. They're not as great for interval training or standing sprints, and you may find it less dynamic or, dare I say, a bit too chill after a while. The upright? Well, anyone who's suffered with that tiny seat knows the struggle. Ouch. Less back support, harder to mount, and if you have balance or mobility issues, it can be challenging or even unsafe. But it feels more real, and if you're okay with a bit of discomfort, rewards are there for the taking.
So, which is better? Choosing between a recumbent and an upright bike really comes down to who you are and what you want from your ride. If your inner voice says, let's be gentle and nurture my body, the recumbent will feel like a sanctuary. If you want to sweat, train, and push boundaries, the upright bike is probably calling your name. And hey, there's no single right answer here, just the right answer for you. Whatever ride you pick, you're making a solid investment in your health, and that's honestly the best part. Keep pedaling, and remember, it's your journey, your seat, your choice.